So welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss some matrix questions, and this is actually one good question for you to understand. So we have three matrices A, B, C, in which we are basically going to find this A, B, C, D. So this we should first of all show that this I2 is equals to AC over is equals to I2 equals AC equals 1 0. So basically you can see that AC is adding or being multiplied into an identity matrix of order 2. Right, you can see with this it means that it's order 2. So now we should just multiply this AC matrices, right? So first of all we got to consider matrices of AC. I'll write AC is equals to 1 0 and 0 1, right? And AC is going to be 0 2 2 minus 3 0 minus 1 2, whereas C is going to be 3 4 2 3 1 and 2. So now we can see that we have just written the two matrices A and C in that order. So now what we are going to do is identify its order. Now you got to identify that there are 2 rows and 3 columns. These are we represented. First of all rows and then columns. Then we represent the rows and then the columns. So now here we have 3 and 3. And now what we are going to do is this. So there is 2 into 2. There is going to be 2 into 2, 2 rows and 2 columns. Because of this, the number of rows, the number of columns in the first matrix will be equal to number of rows in the second matrix. So therefore, we can multiply. The conditions are fulfilled. Now, in order to identify and get an understanding of this, what we should do is that we should understand that there are 2 rows and 2 columns in the multiplied matrix. So now you can see that it's something like this. So this part will be multiplied by this. This part and this part will be multiplied. This part and this part will be multiplied. And finally minus 3 will be multiplied by 1. So basically this is what you should do. You should understand that 0 into 3 plus 2 into 2 plus minus 3 into 1. Now you can see that 0 and this is 4 and this is 1, and for now you can clearly see that we got 1 here, right? This is equals to 1. Now you can see, now understand that this and this will be multiplied, this and this will be multiplied, and this and this will be multiplied as well. So 0 into 4 will be 0, 2 into 3 will be 6, 3 into 2 will be minus 3 into 2 will be minus 6. So therefore you get 0 right here. Now what you got to do is this 0 now you should consider that 0 0 3 0 minus 1 into 2 will be minus 2, 2 into 1 will be 2, therefore this will also be equals to 0. And 0 into 4 will be 0, minus 1 into 3 will be minus 3, 2 into 2 will be 4, so therefore you have 1 remaining, and this will be the answer which you obtain for that. Now this is one easy matrix to understand, so therefore we have hence proved that this is equals to the identity matrix of order 2. Right, so the first question is completed from that part. I remember to make sure that in your exams that you shouldn't circle these parts. I just did that for reference, but make sure you don't circle them. Take a pencil and do the arithmetic, don't go to mark in circles. So in the second question they say find the values of A, B, C, D such that BC equals I2. So they have given a hint in order for you to understand what it means. So now they say for you to multiply B and C and obtain and equalize that for the identity matrix of order 2. This base 2 or the subscript 2 means that it's a part of the order 2 matrix or 2 identity matrix. So I'll erase this part. So in how are you going to do this? So BC is going to be A, B, 0, C, D, 0. Three, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2. So now we got to understand in here that there are 2 rows and 3 columns. There are 3 rows and 2 columns. So you just write the order in here always. Make sure you write it 2 into 3, 3 into 2. So this and this is equal. So therefore this is going to be equal to each other. Now the number of rows and columns in 7 matrix is going to be 2 into 2. That is the order 2. Just like they have said here. So I'll write the matrix here. That's going to be 2 into 2. So A, B. Now what we got to do is we got to do the multiplication arithmetic. So A will be multiplied by 3, which is going to be, so the first cell in this matrix is going to be 3 into A plus B into 2 plus 0 into 1. So this is going to be 3A plus 2B. 3A plus 2B will be the answer you obtain here. I'll just go and extend this part a bit. A plus 2B. And now the next thing which you got to do is that you should keep multiplying and adding these parts. So A into 4 will be 4A, B into 3 will be 3B. So therefore this is 4A plus 3B. 4A plus 3B. Now you got to do this. C into 3 is 3C. 2 into D is going to be 2D. So therefore 3C plus 2D. 2D. And 4C plus 3D. Now what you got to do is make this equal to the identity matrix 1, 0 and 0, 1. So now 3A plus 2B will be equals to 1. Now it's basically going to be simultaneous equations, which is going to be a very easy way to obtain the answer. So 3A plus 2B equals 1, whereas 4A plus 3B equals 0. So 1 and 2 will be the equations which you obtain, and let's solve this. For this we should choose this as a common, and let's say 1 into 3, let's say 1 into 3 minus 2 into 4, right? 2 into 2. So now using this operation we can find the value of A's. So 3A is going to be 9A plus 6B minus 8A minus 6B is equals to 3. 6B and 6B and A is equals to 3. So you obtain that A is equals to 3. When you substitute this A into 3, this will be 9. This will be going to this side. Minus 9 will become minus 8. When we divide that by 2, we get B equals minus 4. B equals minus 4. So now you have obtained the values for A and B. You can erase this part. Make sure you don't edit or erase off what you have written in your working sheet. Just doing this because there is no space here. But once you have obtained this A and B values, you should make a new matrix and put them there. So this is going to be 3 and this is going to be minus 4. So C and D. Now let's find C and D, the values of C and D. 3c plus 2d equals 0, whereas 4c plus 3d equals 1. Now you got to select the 2d and 3d and make it the same way which we did. So 1 will be multiplied, this is equation 1, this is equation 2. So this will be multiplied by 3 minus the second one will be multiplied by 2. 1 into 3 minus 2 into 2 will be 3c. This will be 9c plus 4d plus 6d minus 8c minus 6d equals 2 into 2 will be 2. Because we put minus sign, it will be minus. So therefore this and this will be cancelled off. 6d and 6d will get cancelled off. So this will be c equals minus 2. When c equals minus 2, definitely you can c is going to be equals to c is going to be equals to minus 2. When c equals minus 2, it will be minus 8. So therefore, when this goes to this side, it will be plus 8. D is going to be equal to 3. D is going to be equals to 3. And this will be equals to minus 2. So that's how you obtain the value for this. So I hope you understood the concept which with regard to this question. So now I'll be discussing the rest of the part in the next video. Thank you and have a nice time.